Welcome to Ultimate Autographs. If you're looking for the internet's most exciting and interactive live break room, you've come to the right place. We're opening live break mystery boxes featuring the biggest names from across the sports world every single day. If you're new to breaking with us, keep watching and we'll show you exactly how it all works. First, head over to the live break page and look for a series that you want to play. Most of our series will have 8 spots representing the 8 NFL divisions, but other sports breaks or mixers may vary. If you purchase one spot, you have a 1 in 8 chance to win memorabilia at an awesome value. Next, click Add to Cart to purchase your live break spot. Once you've completed your checkout, tune in to the next available Live Breaks broadcast on Facebook, Twitch, or YouTube at 9 a.m., noon, 3 p.m., or 6 p.m. Central Time any day of the week. As you watch, you'll see a name appear on the screen when your break begins. Your name will go into the randomizer and the order will be randomized a specific amount of times based on that show's dice roll number. After randomization, the list of names of people who bought spots in that live break will be matched up with an NFL division. If the item that's pulled from the mystery box matches your division, congratulations. You just won an incredible piece of signed memorabilia at a fraction of the cost. Want to guarantee yourself an item instead of testing your luck? Check out the mystery box tab of our website for a variety of mystery box options. When you buy a mystery box, we'll ship it straight to your door, and some can be opened on air at your request. While you're there, make sure to sign up for our Signature Club Rewards program. This exclusive club earns you points towards specific discounts, signed items, and prizes each and every time you buy at UltimateAutographs.com. The moment you've been waiting for has come. Let's break some signed memorabilia.
Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to the Ultimate Autographs Live Break Room. Chinmay and Rob here with you for your noon show, a continuation of our 9 a.m. crew here, but we've done a little switcheroo. I'm on the host side, Rob on the producer side. Now he gets to handle the 2 monitors over there that I dealt with on the morning show, but Rob gets that experience this time around.
Thank you.
Hope you had a good break, Rob. We pulled some awesome memorabilia in the 9 a.m. show, and the hit of the show for both of us, this Travis Hunter Lunar Speed Flex on the Jags lid with the visor. It's got a little gold tint to it as well. The Jags, we obviously love the color scheme. And Travis Hunter could be that next Deion Sanders type guy. Played for Deion Sanders in college, but then won the Heisman, came to Jacksonville. The Jags made a big trade, traded up to get him. So we'll see if he can. We'll see if he can get in there on the on his second season. He's probably going to play defensive back more, but maybe he'll get in on a few key third downs, maybe in some red zone situations. Why Are You Mad at Me is saying, hey guys, my name wasn't added to the wheel spin for the Hall of Fame in the last show. Well, we'll see. We'll see what break that would have been Hall of Fame single.
Yeah, that would have been the single for Hermie. So I'm just going to go back towards the end, Herm. I definitely believe you, my man. I just want to be able to check for myself in case I accidentally did forget you, my friend.
He is in there. All right. So we'll see. He is in there. All right.
Let me check, Hermie.
Sorry while that gets sorted out, we do have a pre-fill here with our read option jerseys. We are at jersey number 22. We do have a pre-fill here. So jersey number 22, if you are in that jersey break, we will get that pre-fill ready for you guys. And before we do that, we're live on Instagram. I see a lot of people joining on Instagram, so good to see there. We'll go to our dice roll and we'll start off setting up the show here. So the dice roll for this show will be. It was 8 at the 9 a.m. show. We'll see what it is for noon. It's going to be 10. The dice roll is going to be 10. So 10 will be the dice roll. And the Chase wheel spin, we are going to go with the red zone. The red zone specialty series. We got a couple speed flexes in there.
It's a good choice.
Along with Patrick Mahomes on the authentic. We've also got our UA exclusive athlete, Trey Hendrickson, in on the authentic helmet in the red zone mixer. And that red zone price point, again, only $85 for that single. The double box is 4 to go. We're 170 on that double box. It is 4 to go in that double. You can double up with guys like Mahomes and Bo Jackson, as well as Trey Hendrickson and Chad Johnson potentially. And then Steve Young and Marshall Faulk would also be a double up in this red zone mixer series. Patrick Mahomes, Bo Jackson, Trey Hendrickson, and Chad Johnson, the listed headliner there. And then Steve Young and Marshall Faulk, all double up opportunities in that red zone. And that will be our Chase wheel spin for the noon show.
Lovely. And Hermie, by the way, do me a favor and check your UA account, my friend. So sorry about the inconvenience there. He was telling the truth. So
okay.
That's on me. But we got to move on. And like you said, you got that jersey pre-fill.
Yep, we'll get that jersey. So jersey number 22. Give me a box number.
The Double Deuce. And if you guys enjoy what you're watching today, hit that like button, share. 5 different platforms, man. We got a lot. We had 8 new people buying to the last show. We have a ton of newbies in this first break.
So Stephen Coleman, Chris Sulek, Mark Pop, April Wynn, and Michael Lemon all in this break. If you guys are watching in the chat, go ahead and give me a box number. Give me a box number for jersey number 22. No headliners left in this jersey series, but again, once we knock out these boxes, we'll drop a brand new jersey series for you guys. Brand new headliners, fresh laundry there in that jersey. And the hidden gems in the jersey is pretty good. We've got some great pulls there, some Hall of Famers, some old school guys that are well known, maybe some fringe, some niche guys that the boys will be just pulling out random receiver names on a Friday night. That's what you find in the jersey series. Have not seen a number yet, and I'm going to go to the wheel.
Yep, and we got, again, we will rock that last double after this. We already have 2 spots bought in.
Okay.
So it'd be at 2 final jersey spots, guys. 6 spots will separate us from a brand new jersey box series.
So we will, this will be the last single that we do, and then we will have that double box.
Correct.
Which will be that last jersey.
I got you there, Hermie. No worries. And good afternoon, Mr. Harold. Good to see you, Sean.
Box 14 is what we have here. I can take a look. I'm pretty sure we do not have 14.
Okay.
We don't have 14, but the closest box will be 5.
5. Okay, sounds
5
good.
The closest box.
And
that's where we'll go here. So box 5 is what we're gonna be looking like.
Sadly, the host today, as I experienced this morning, and Chinmay will now, going to be calling both games, as I said earlier.
Yeah, we're really feeling the pinch here. So box 5 will be good to go, and we will randomize our names, get you in your divisions.
Let's get it going. I'm excited, man. I'm excited with you guys. We had a great morning show. We have so much fun stuff to get into in this one as well.
10 times around. So it'll be Mark Pop in the NFC North. It'll be April Wynn in the NFC South. Stephen Coleman has got the NFC East, NFC West, AFC North, and AFC West. Chris Sulek has got the AFC South, and Michael Lemon has got the AFC East.
Any relation to Mackay?
Box 5. Sean Harrelson is enjoying a cold beer today. Cold beverage for Sean. What's the occasion, Sean? Just a normal Saturday, or
celebrating with
celebrating
UA.
Something?
Yep, being here at UA, something worth celebrating. Looks like a good one.
Well, he is a 3-time Pro Bowler.
Okay.
As the jersey says, and I think it says 2-time All-Pro as well. He's a wide receiver. He was a wide receiver for several teams in the 90s, but he's best known for his time with the Los Angeles Rams. It's Henry Ellard.
Nice.
On the jersey. 3-time Pro Bowler, 2-time All-Pro. He was the receiving yards leader in 1988. That is going to be an NFC West hit, and that is going to go to Stephen Coleman. And Stephen, if you see the inscriptions here, 3-time Pro Bowler, 2-time All-Pro. So Stephen Coleman, that is going to go to you. Henry Ellard on the Rams jersey. And that order number is going to be 318423.
Sorry, 318423.
Yep.
318423.
So
awesome.
Congratulations to Steven. I'm going to write that up. That'll be the last jersey single.
Yeah.
So we have that double that's already been bought into. So the double will be the last jersey break that we do. And then we will get to a brand new jersey series.
Shout out to Steven, man. His first big win here at UA. This was his first order, bought half the spots in the break. That's what happens, man. Give yourself a 50-50 shot. And fate was on your side today, my man. Very excited to get that new jersey series right around the corner for you guys. So,
yep, 6 spots to go in that double. 6 spots to go in that double for the jersey series. I'm going to take a quick look at the live break page, do a little rundown for you guys. 3 to go still in that Speed Flex single. We have 2 headliners. We have the 6 golden tickets. The 6 golden tickets in the NFC South, that is available for everybody. So if you get those golden tickets, again, you get to go into the locker, and the locker is going to have that one-of-a-kind, exclusive, unique UA memorabilia, and that is going to be redeemable for you guys with those golden tickets. 3 to go in that single for the Speed Flex. We did have a couple spots bought into, or we did have a couple of Speed Flex breaks that we did in the last show, and this Travis Hunter helmet, in fact, was one of them. This Travis Hunter helmet was one of them, in fact, and that was a hidden gem in the Speed Flex series. So that just tells you how good this Speed Flex series is. You got George Pickens on the secondary and the 6 golden tickets, but the two other boxes are Speed Flexes.
yeah.
And as some would like to say, we don't just let anybody sign the Speed Flexes.
No.
We let big names sign the Speed Flexes. So the Speed Flexes will be signed by some big name athletes. Hall of Fame mixer, 6 to go in that double. Pulled a couple Hall of Famers. We pulled Jared Allen and Marshall Faulk here. Marshall Faulk was actually a hidden gem in this series. Still got Champ Bailey, Jerome Bettis, Randy Moss, Roger Staubach, and Darrell Revis on the alternate Jets Speed Flex with the green visor. Still got plenty of golden tickets in this one as well. 12 golden tickets total in that Hall of Fame mixer available. We got the Red Zone mixer. This is going to be the chase. We're 4 to go in that double box. Again, Justin Jefferson, Steve Young on Speed Flexes.
Yeah.
Patrick Mahomes, Trey Hendrickson, Marshall Faulk on Authentics. Emmett Smith on the football with the Cowboys logo. Bo Jackson on that jersey. Chad Johnson, we don't know what Chad Johnson will be on. Probably be on a helmet of some sort, but who knows what Chad Johnson will be on. He doubles up with UA exclusive athlete Trey Hendrickson. Trey Hendrickson is a UA only guy. He will only sign memorabilia with ultimate autographs and no one else. So that's a game that we're getting into now, having some UA exclusive guys. Trey Hendrickson, the first one. Double Trouble, 1 to go in that Double Trouble single. So how this Double Trouble works is every box will have 1 jersey and then either a basketball, football, or baseball. So you're getting 2 items inside of each box if you do win. And we got some pretty good jerseys in here. Magic Johnson on the jersey, Allen Iverson on the jersey, Nikola Jokic on the jersey. We've got Shaq on the basketball, Antonio Gates and Andre Johnson on the football. You got a Sam Darnold USC jersey. That's an interesting one we haven't seen. I believe it looks like he's got some sort of inscription on there. No, it's just the Darnold autograph, but Sam Darnold, obviously Super Bowl champion.
Yeah.
Going to be in a good position to repeat as a Super Bowl champion. So that jersey becomes that much more valuable. You got Joe Girardi and David Cohn dual signed on the baseball. Sammy Sosa on the jersey. So plenty of great stuff in this Double Trouble. Again, every box will have 2 items. So you will win multiple items if you do, in fact, win in that box. Got some other series here for you, Boom or Bucks. In the Boom or Bucks series, if you win an item that is not a photographed headliner, so the Jim Kelly Thurman Thomas helmet on the mini, Emmitt Smith on the football, Drew Brees on the authentic, or Zay Flowers, or actually even Zay Flowers would count to this.
Yeah,
so if you don't win any of those 3 items, you will receive $100 in store credit along with the item that you won. So let's say you win that Zay Flowers. We don't know what Zay Flowers is on, but let's say you win that Zay Flowers. You're getting the Zay Flowers, and you're also getting $100 in store credit. And that is in the Boom or Bucks football series. Only one spot bought into in that single, but 4 headliners in 6 boxes there. So where are we headed to next, folks? We already did a jersey break. We're 1 to go in that double trouble.
Yep.
We are 3 to go in that Speed Flex single, and we are 4 to go in that Red Zone Mixer double. So where are we headed to, folks? That will be up to you guys to determine where we go here next in this noon show.
Yeah,
Rob and I were talking a little bit about trade deadline, MLB trade deadline, at the end of the 9 a.m. show. And we were talking about Tariq Skubal, Luis Arias, guys who were probably going to be traded. Robbie Ray, another one of those guys. Freddie Peralta also going to be dealt. If you were to just give me a random player, or like a mystery player that gets dealt, like Mike Trout has a no trade clause. We can all dream. We can all dream.
Yeah.
But like Mike Trout to be traded, or Sandy Alcantara to be traded, or somebody like that, a mystery player who you think could get traded. Who would you sort of hone in on and look at as a potential guy to be dealt?
Yeah, I'll put on my shadow general manager cap over here and see. Just based on where, you talked about it really well last show. You were mentioning how the divide in the wild card race, really in both leagues, is very, very clumped together. We talked about Toronto being, 7-8 games under 500, but they're still 4.5 back in the wild card spot. So the discrepancy there isn't very far. Now, I think a really, really fun name, a sneaky name, and I think one of 2 reasons. One, the general manager of this team is pretty much known for being the horniest general manager in terms of making transactions. Jerry DiPoto is always somebody that loves to make trades. The Seattle Mariners GM. What is the one thing that they have an abundance of? Starting pitching.
Yeah.
So there's 2 names that pop up to me. One guy's already been rumored in Emerson Hancock, who's got 4 years of control. But I think the bigger name for that is George Kirby.
Okay.
I would not be surprised if George Kirby does get moved. He's not a name that's been floating around necessarily a whole lot. I'm just taking a look at Kirby's stats here, and I'll end up looking up what his control is going to be. Reason why George Kirby is such an awesome surprise name, he's not having his prototypical George Kirby year. He was an all-star last year. Had a low 3 ERA. He's got a career ERA of 3.65. He's a guy that is a big innings eater. He's had 190 plus innings each of his last couple of seasons. He's a guy that can slot into any rotation.
Yeah.
He's a guy that you can give the ball to, Chinmay, in game 2 or 3 of a postseason series, and no fan base would be upset by it. Kirby's contract, he is actually in his last 2 years of arbitration after this year, so he's not going to be breaking the bank for you. He'll probably be making somewhere in the low, $10 million to $12 million range. That is a huge name. And what does Seattle desperately need? They need hitting. They need offense. Julio Rodriguez, Josh Naylor, obviously Cal Raleigh, after having a 60 home run campaign. They've all struggled. Raleigh's been one of the worst statistical full-time hitters in the sport this year. There hasn't really been a singular guy outside of Cole Young, who's a rookie, that's actually played extremely well. Dominic Canzone a little bit as well. But that's a team that desperately, and Randy Arozarena, but that team desperately needs some offense infused. And Seattle, despite them being second in the American League West, they're about 4 or 5 games under 500.
Yeah.
They lost again to Minnesota last night. Thanks, Seattle. So they're a team that I think if they can get a big impact bat, which they should for Kirby, they can vault themselves back into not just wild card contention, but that AL West division title is up for grabs as well. So I think that's a good surprise name.
Yeah, I think that's a good. I would go with one of those guys. A starting pitcher is probably a good surprise name. I actually like. I think in Detroit, we know Tariq Skubal is the big name, but I actually think Casey Mize is another one. Casey Mize is another one that could be dealt too.
It's interesting you say that because his start, he was supposed to pitch yesterday, and his start actually got pushed to Tuesday.
Yeah.
conveniently right the day after the trade
day
deadline,
after
right?
the trade deadline.
So him and Freddie Peralta were two pitchers that got scratched yesterday. Casey Mize is a great pick, former first overall selection.
Yeah, I think he could also be dealt if the Tigers really try to go full rebuild mode here.
Yeah.
After what many thought was going to be a very good season for the Detroit Tigers, they just have not performed that well.
Yeah, big early season World Series contender in the American League because they're pitching, their young hitters coming together. They just had a very up and down season, but I think that's a great pick. Am I allowed to give you one more?
Yeah,
that
go
I
ahead.
like?
Yeah.
So this guy was actually named as a part of that Jeff Passan tweet, during the last show I was talking about. He got listed as a 30% chance to get traded. How about 3-time All-Star catcher Adley Rutschman?
Wow.
Adley Rutschman, first overall pick. I think there's a couple of years ago back in the, 2019 draft. Wow, that makes me feel old.
Yep.
So for Adley, he's going to have one more year of arbitration after this. Again, 3-time All-Star. The problem with Adley hasn't necessarily been his performance, 115 OPS plus. Obviously, he's a very, very good defensive catcher. Biggest problem with him is staying on the field. He's had 3 separate IL stints this year. Now, keep in mind, they extended Samuel Basallo, who was their top position player prospect, who is a catcher, before the season to a 7-year extension.
Wow.
Basically, he got him through almost all of his arbitration years and his first year or two of free agency. So that the writing was kind of on the wall, where it's like, and in baseball, splitting time between 2 starting level catchers, that doesn't really work out too well long term.
Yeah.
So the writing could be on the wall for Rutschman. And again, we were just talking about Seattle is very different from Baltimore. Baltimore needs starting pitching. Feels like ever since the Mike Elias era has been in Baltimore, they cannot consistently get enough starting pitching. They've thrown flyers on the wall for guys like, Zach Eflin. They've thrown flyers on the wall for Grayson Rodriguez from the Angels. He can't stay healthy. But Orioles, they can hit, man. Pete Alonso's been great for them. But again, if you already got a borderline all-star level catcher in Basallo, he's younger. You're not going to have to pay him right away like you will Rutschman up in the near future. Catcher's a premium position. The Yankees are going to need a catcher. The White Sox, wink, wink, nudge, nudge, they desperately need a starting catcher. And these are contending level teams, right?
Yeah, and I think the Yankees, obviously, we will see whether the Orioles are willing to deal within the division.
Yeah.
But the Yankees are a big contender, I think, for Adley Rutschman, if in fact he does become available.
No doubt.
6 to go in that jersey double. This will be the last 2 boxes of this jersey series, and then we can get into a brand new jersey series for the folks. 6 to go in that double. We are one box to go. We are 1 box to go in that double trouble in this double trouble single. That'll be the first box that we break open into. And I know this series, so this can be a little bit misleading for folks. I know it says 60 boxes. It's not actually 60 boxes, but there's 60 items in the series. So I think it'll be good to kind of understand this, that we've listed it as 60 boxes, but it really is only 30 boxes.
Yeah.
It's 18 headliners in 30 boxes, and there's just an additional item in each box. So it's not like you're hitting at a 30% or like a 1/3 chance at a headliner.
Yeah.
You still have your full complement of headliners, but this 60 boxes is really 60 items in 30 boxes.
Correct.
And we'll get to that right now because Double Trouble number 1 is full. So we will do Double Trouble number 1, and we will see how this break goes with 2 items in the box.
He was number 1. Yeah. Look, this is barking up, both of our trees here when it comes to multisports. Chinmay and I are probably 2 of the biggest admirers of a multisport like this. And also, I know that y'all should love this series. I'm very shocked that this is the first one we're getting into, dude, because we've had a hockey triple play mixer and a baseball triple play mixer each of the last 2 weeks that flew off the shelves in a day's time. So I'm kind of wondering for the price point. I mean, $54 to get 2 items, right? Like, it's pretty shocking that this hasn't got more traction.
Yeah, so Justin Ross, Dan Jobbitt, Burnt Toast, and David Pinksy, 1 box number in Double Trouble number 1. That is the break that is happening right now.
What's one of the photo headliners that you'd like to see?
So
pop
obviously
out
the
of this?
Magic Johnson jersey or the Shaquille O'Neal basketball will be big for me, but I also want to see that Sam Darnold jersey.
Yeah, don't get him a whole lot on
USC
USC.
Sam Darnold jersey.
That's a good one. I got to go with my all-time favorite basketball player, man. I'm hoping we get AI.
Oh, yeah.
AI, one of my all-time favorites, which, by the way, what I love about mixers like this, if you guys see in the description, how the divisions break down, this isn't just sports. We actually got ourselves a Jackass spot as well, which is actually pretty insane. So that's a media spot.
Yeah, maybe get a Steve-O autograph. Who knows?
Yeah, get a little Johnny Knoxville.
Yeah, Johnny Knoxville will be in there. I have not seen a number yet from the folks in the chat, so I am going to go to the randomizer. This will be out of 30. So I'm going to start at 1. This will be out of 30. Double trouble number 1. We are going to go with box 5. Box 5. Box 5 is going to be the box. I'll quickly take that off the ticker. Let's randomize these names 10 times around as per the dice roll for the noon show. Dan Jobbitt, you've got, I'm just going to list, all the teams that you guys have. So Dan, you're in the Lakers, Eagles, Jackass, Rangers, Sooners spot, as well as Cubs, Saints, Hawks, Astros, Nationals, and Stars, 76ers, Ravens, Warriors, Angels, and Falcons. Justin Ross, you've got Reds, Avalanche, Hornets, Yankees, Giants. David Pinksy has got Cowboys, Bruins, White Sox, Pistons, Kings. And Burnt Toast has got Trojans, Cavs, Braves, Rams, Blues, Bullets, as well as Royals, Texans, Islanders, Bulls, Magic, Dodgers. We've got a lot of teams in here.
Yes,
we do. A lot of teams for the double trouble. Box 5 in the double trouble. Good luck, everybody. See what we got here. Okay. He's an MVP. He's a multi-time MVP. It's going to be Nikola Jokic on the jersey. That is going to be a Denver Nuggets hit.
Let's go.
And that is going to go to, see where the Nuggets are. That is going to go to Dan Jobbitt. Dan Jobbitt with the Nikola Jokic jersey. Woo! But that's not all. I said double trouble. I said there were 2 items in each box as Rob hangs up that Jokic jersey, one of his favorite players, if not his favorite player in the NBA. Nikola Jokic, the MVP for the Nuggets. So Dan, you're going to get Nikola Jokic here, but you're also going to get one more item. We'll see what this other item is.
Lovely. Yeah.
It feels like a boxcar, but it's a baseball.
Okay.
It's a baseball, and Rob probably knows this player. I do not. So I'm going to have to look this up.
Let's see what we got.
He's a relief pitcher for a team that is probably going to be selling at the deadline. It's Hayden Birdsong.
Oh, wow.
On the San Francisco Giants.
Wow, Hayden Birdsong.
And Hayden Birdsong currently on the IL.
Yeah.
But decent pitcher so far this year. 500 ball in his appearances. He's listed as a relief pitcher here, but he's made 10 starts.
Yeah.
And that just tells you probably where the Giants are at. But Hayden Birdsong on the baseball also going Dan Jobbitt's way. So
there you go, Daddy
I'm going
Dan.
to write this up for Dan.
Very, very nice. Real quick, what was that?
Yeah, that order number is going to be 318416.
416. Dan getting on the board big time here. I mean, obviously,
I believe you got to assign both of them, both items.
Yeah, correct. That'll be the, I'm sorry, what was the number again?
318416.
416, thank you. Yeah, I mean, look, I think we got to talk about the Joker in the room here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's obviously going to be Nikola Jokic. What I believe, and I'm sure Chinmay might feel the same way, should have been a 4-time consecutive MVP. And again, a guy that, Joel Embiid won it, and deservingly so.
Yeah, we're kind of splitting hairs there with Jokic and Embiid in that one particular season.
Yeah.
But I think, it's fair to say that Jokic probably had that one too.
Yeah, but I mean, an all-time great, a guy that just averaged a triple-double at 7 feet tall, an efficient triple-double I need to add for context, but, he's a guy that's an all-time great. We talk about him, by far the greatest second-round selection ever. A guy that is consistently going to be an MVP consideration every year of his career. I'm just glad that he's going to retire with at least one championship, which, by the way, I watched a very interesting, I know you're a big YouTube guy. You ever watch Jimmy High Roller at all? And his basketball content?
I have not.
So a great content career.
I'll need to see that.
He basically talked about being equivalent to like what do championships mean in the NBA now. Yeah. You go back to Bill Russell's 11. There's only 8 to 10 teams in the league. Michael Jordan's 6 in the 90s. There's expansion teams. He's like, there's 8 straight years now of parity of a different championship winner, and now you have the second apron, right? Where you basically have to almost dismantle your teams. Look at Jaylen Brown, look at Drew Holiday, look at Kristaps Porzingis. Guys have had to get moved because of the second apron. Does one ring nowadays in the NBA mean way more than how they used to back then?
I think the apron concerns are a little bit overblown if you are not so the reason the apron is creating these situations, right? And Jaylen Brown is a good example of this. We've gotten some Jaylen Brown memorabilia before.
Yes, we have.
Jaylen Brown's a good example of this. Jaylen Brown was making, and this is not, he wasn't making like, chump change before. He was making like $36 million a year before his extension kicked in, won finals MVP, and obviously, that boosted his status. Post-extension, his cap number was like $55 million or something. And basically, Jaylen Brown at $37 million was delivering enough value on that contract to be worth that price. But at $53 million, when you're talking about a team that's up against aprons, Jaylen Brown probably does not deliver on a $53 million price tag, which is why the Celtics ultimately made that move. But if Jaylen Brown was delivering on that price point, they probably would have still kept him.
Yeah.
So it is a bit about the apron. The apron does matter for sure. But I also think the production of the player has to match sort of this salary inflation that we're seeing in the NBA, where guys like teams almost have to pay the guy or lose him for nothing, and then you pay him ultimately more than what he ends up producing.
Yeah, I mean, you could clearly see that that's the biggest thing now, and properly paying players, and there's no longer the days. I mean, we're going to start seeing this more and more, where teams are going to be very, very, very picky with roster construction. And I'm not trying to devalue a certain guy, but if you're going to pay a guy to be a number 2, which I'm not saying Jaylen Brown was, but if you're going to pay a guy big top dollar, you got to make sure that they are a legitimate, not 1A, 1B type of player.
Right.
Like, for example, look at De'Aaron Fox for the extension that he got paid, probably I think it was around $45 million a year. And clearly you saw what he was incapable of doing in the postseason and finals run that he had. There's 2 or 3 other guys, not including Victor Wembanyama, that were better than him, right, in the postseason and finals stretch. So you can't pay a guy that type of money to give you that level of production. So it's going to be very, very interesting going forward how we start to see guys getting paid. Just got on. What did I win? Well, we're talking about it.
We're talking about him.
Here he is.
Nikola Jokic on that jersey is going to be one of the items that you won, Dan. And then you also won a signed baseball from Giants pitcher Hayden Birdsong. So you got Jokic on the jersey, that's a headliner, and then Hayden Birdsong on the baseball is a secondary item.
That's awesome, man. Yeah. Again, all for $54. Great question here from Django.
Django Fettuccine.
That's.
Are you a Jamie Foxx fan as well as a Fettuccine fan? Let us know. How does this work? When we buy into a break, if we hit, are the prizes all the same as the ones we see on the website for the individual box? Or are those just the headliners and there are other ones we could get? So a little bit of both. Great question. A little bit of both. So I'll go to the website here and I'll explain kind of how this works. We'll use the red zone as an example. But that is kind of that's a great question. Oh, Jango Fett. Okay. From Star Wars. Okay, he's a Star Wars guy. All right.
My guy.
I was thinking Django Unchained from Jamie Foxx. So basically, Django, this is how the breaks are sort of laid out for you, right? So if you look in this top corner, you'll see that there's 16 boxes left in the series, and there are 8 headliner items left. There are 8 headliner items left in 16 boxes. That means that there are also 8 items that we don't know. There could be anything. We call those hidden gems or bonus bangers, so to speak. The headliner items will also be shown at the bottom here. So we have these headliner items as well as Chad Johnson as the secondary headliner. So these items are the ones that we know, and they are still available in that series. So the best way for me to explain this is if you buy a spot in the series, and then that box is opened and you're a winner, you could win one of the headliner items that's still available, or you could win a different item that's not photographed.
Yep.
So it's a little bit of both. There are other items that you could get, but you could also get a headliner that's still available. So it's not that we're just showing you the headliners and there aren't any headliners left. We'll tell you which headliners are left as well, and you have a shot at winning any of those, but you could win a different item that we also don't know about in the breaks.
Yeah.
Good question. Good question. Very good question.
Yeah, Django, whatever questions you also might have about a particular series for how we get things going.
What team are you a fan of?
Yeah, it's another great
one.
What
item, if any, in the breaks are you looking at, thinking I might be interested in that?
Yeah.
That's always a question we like to have answered from the viewers. Tim West, what's up, guys? Just seeing this, Tim? Checking you all out. Hey, Tim, how's it going? Same question for Tim. Favorite sports team? Any items that you're as you're scouring over this break page? Any items that jump out to you that you'd be potentially interested in looking at or acquiring? Let us know.
Yeah, definitely let us know. Chinmay explained that perfectly about how this break room works. On top of that, guys, just so you know, we have been around for 14 plus years. We've done live breaks for over 6, and every single piece of memorabilia, Nikola Jokic, Travis Hunter, they're all certified.
Yeah, so the Jokic box, actually, if you still have that there, Rob, the Jokic box had the Jokic bag, I should say. The Jokic bag had a physical cert card. So this is a little bit new, or this is how the old school stuff is done. So Jokic I believe he has his own agency that he signs, right? So Jokic has his own agency that he does autographs for, and they're doing the physical cards. Now, for the other stuff, for the helmets, for example, like this Travis Hunter, you'll see a QR code on the back. And that QR code is what you can scan to find the certification and to get that code and that COA.
Yeah. So
the helmets now have the QR codes, but some jerseys and some helmets still have that physical cert card. Django, it looks like he's a Philly fan. Eagles, Phillies, and Sixers. So Django, how are you feeling about LeBron and Jaylen Brown joining the Philadelphia 76ers? Let us know. Philly is, I believe, the favorite to win in the East.
They are.
They are the third favorite they are the fourth favorite in the NBA Finals. Actually, they've jumped between third and fourth. It's them and the Knicks for that third spot behind the Thunder and Spurs. Tim saying a baseball and football guy, St. Louis Cardinals.
There we go.
And my fantasy team in football because St. Louis gave away the Rams. Hey, the Rams are the favorites to win the Super Bowl. So the Rams, this would be a good time to kind of adopt the Rams and say, I was a Rams fan in St. Louis.
Since the beginning, yeah.
And now I'm jumping back in on the Rams and getting back in on football. Bob is saying the bumper is misaligned potentially on this Hunter. I don't know that's misaligned. I think it's just slightly off. It might just be out of place.
Huh. Interesting.
Might be slightly out of place.
Interesting.
Maybe if you adjust it a little bit, I think it looks good.
Maybe it's from the Black and Blue series.
Yeah, I think it... I don't know, because it is... it's just... I think... who won this? Whoever gets this item, you're probably just going to have to tighten some of these screws at the back to push that bumper up a little bit. It just looks it looks like it's almost not even the right size.
Okay.
So, yeah, that bumper, you just got to kind of push it up a little bit and tighten.
It's very odd.
But other than that, no issues with the helmet.
Good call from Bob. That's Benny.
But good, good check there from Bob.
It's Benny.
I've pushed it up a little bit. So
yeah,
it should be good. But yeah, maybe just tighten those screws there at the back when you do get this Travis Hunter helmet.
That was Benny Yoakum that won that last show.
Benny Yoakum, yes, Benny Yoakum.
Between watching you guys in the London Spirit versus Southern Braves at the live home of cricket.
Yeah. I got you, Bob. I got you.
Very, very cool. Very, very
English
cool.
English county cricketer. Actually, it'd be the 100. Spirit versus Braves will be the 100. As if cricket needed a new format to toy around with, but that's not for this particular stream.
Yeah.
I'll leave that for a different time.
Which, by the way, real quick, I do want to address. Yeah. By the way, big Sixers fan for our guy Django. Get back and restart this. Got the Allen Iverson.
Yeah. You can jump into this double trouble and look at AI as a potential headliner hit there. Allen Iverson on the custom Sixers jersey.
We also have, what series was that for? Didn't we have where are you? We had Aaron Donald as a secondary headliner. Oh, there he is in the hunt. For my Rams guy out there. Yeah.
The hunt, we've got fully loaded across the board. Haven't jumped into it here yet, but 5 headliners still in 11 boxes. You got 3 golden tickets, as well as the Mean Joe Green Speed Flex. Have not seen Joe Green sign on a Speed Flex. We got an Undertaker Funko Pop, Dwayne Wade on the Larry O'Brien, and then Aaron Donald, who's potentially going to come back out of retirement to join the Rams for this Super Bowl push that they have. But the hunt got prizes in, or you got a point system for every item that you win. And if you get the most points at the end of that hunt, you will be given a chance to win golden tickets at the end.
Yep.
So Aaron Donald in the hunt, Allen Iverson in that double trouble mixer. We also have a fair amount of Eagles hiding out in our hidden gems. A good amount of Eagles memorabilia, like Brandon Graham is one. Devontae Smith is another one. LaShawn McCoy signs on Eagles lids. Michael Vick signs on Eagles lids. We've gotten Deshaun Jackson on an Eagles lid before. Yeah. So plenty of Eagles hiding out in the hidden gems, even if they aren't necessarily on that headliner board.
Yeah, I mean, the list goes on and on, right? The Eagles are one of the most popular teams that we got. Photoed headliners, secondary. When we talk about hidden gems, guys, those are simply the boxes of players that are not listed on the graphic or in the secondary headliner. I mean, Donovan McNabb, Randall Cunningham, Vince Papale. Hit your marketplace and grab some Eagles jerseys.
Very cool. Yeah.
Now, if you hit by our marketplace, which is now known as, back then it was our retail store, but the marketplace is a part of our live website, which is really, really cool for you guys to see. Now, just a piece of advice there for you, Django. The reason why we have these live breaks, again, you are buying, as Chinmay explained earlier, live break spots for a chance to win. So unless you buy out all 8, you're not guaranteed a chance to win. However, you want to talk about a fraction of the cost. That's exactly what it is. You're getting it for a much bigger discount than what you would pay for at the marketplace.
And I've talked about the golden tickets a little bit. And some people who are probably just joining, wondering, what the heck are you talking about with those golden tickets? They do not get you into Willy Wonka's chocolate factory. I've pushed on air multiple times for us to build a chocolate river in the UA offices.
You have.
It has not come to fruition yet. I have not seen shovels in the ground. So until such time as we do get a chocolate river, the golden tickets will be used to access memorabilia that is in the locker. What is the locker, you might ask? The locker is where you get unique, one-of-a-kind, exclusive memorabilia that you do not have to worry about the... You do not have to worry about the price point. You don't have to worry about getting in the right series. You have to worry about randomizing properly, getting in the right break spot, calling the right box, all that good stuff. You don't have to worry about. You just need the golden tickets to get in there and get any item that you can with the number of golden tickets.
Yeah.
We had a Michael Jordan jersey the other day. That was 35 golden tickets. And lo and behold, when we had the Michael Jordan jersey, I spoke so many times about the fact that we rarely get Michael Jordan, but it turns out we have another Michael Jordan. It's a framed photo of Michael Jordan with his various different shots, poses. We've even got Jordan on 45. We got Jordan on 12. And we got Jordan on 23. It looks like we don't quite have Jordan with the double layup deal. But this is a pretty cool get here. And that is going to cost you 23 of them tickets. 23 of them golden tickets for that Michael Jordan framed photo. Django saying I did a break last night and hit. Got Robert Brooks.
Nice.
Very cool, very cool. Wasn't expecting him, which is why I asked, but it makes sense. Yeah. Yeah, so the headliners are what's sort of like the sort of banner items or the premium items of that break. And if they are still available and listed on the website in the section underneath the description of the break, then they're still available in that break. But there is other stuff also in these breaks that you can win. And some of the other stuff is pretty good. Like this Travis Hunter Speed Flex was considered other stuff in that Speed Flex series break.
Yeah.
Which is 3 to go in that single. We still got the 6 golden tickets from the NFC South that we could give out, as well as a George Pickens Speed Flex that we could give out in that Speed Flex series. So we're 3 to go in that Speed Flex single. We are 4 to go in that Red Zone Mixer Double. And the Red Zone Mixer Double, by the way, is the Chase Wheel Spin. So every break that we do in that Red Zone Mixer, all the completed breaks, those names will be put into the randomizer at the end of the show. And those names, the top spot at the end of the 10 randomizations, will get a spin on the 1 to 100 wheel, up to $100 in UA store credit at the end of the show. Dan Jobbett saying, let's close that single. I'm guessing he's talking about that Speed Flex single, which has 3 spots left. 6 golden tickets. It has 1 spot left. Rob is saying now it has 1 spot left, and that is correct. 1 spot to go in that Speed Flex single. Daniel Gady saying he jumped back in.
I broke down.
Hey, Daniel, you're not breaking down yet. You're not breaking down yet. You may end up with that George Pickens Speed Flex and 6 golden tickets. Who knows? And then it's not a breakdown. Then you've broken up.
You're gonna break up. Yeah,
you've broken up.
How many spots do I have in there? 0, Dan, because I took every one of them. Let me get some confirmation there, Daddy Dan. We got you for 2 spots.
Dan is in there.
Jill has 2. Daniel Gady has 2, and Aaron Custer with 1.
So Dan has got 2, and a handful of others have 2.
And Scott Deans.
And somebody has 1.
Now has 1 to close it out.
And we are closed out in that Speed Flex. So this will be Speed Flex number 6.
Yes, sir.
That'll be all right. I need to create that. So just give me.
And so as Chinmay gets that together, list is now sent his way. I do want to reiterate this, guys, because I was saying this a lot on the host side last show. Again, this is completely up to y'all. You guys obviously drive the wheel of this show. If we hypothetically get the 6 golden tickets for this, we can do one of 2 things. We can shelve the series and inventory it, or you know that there's not going to be any more golden tickets. The last 3 boxes will be George Pickens for 1, and then 2 hidden gem Speed Flexes for the last 2.
Yeah.
I will let you guys decide on what we like to do, but I will say Chinmay and I will convene on that. We might give it the entire show, and then if nobody buys into that Speed Flex after the show, we'll probably shelve it for you and Rip to get into a brand new series at 3 o'clock. But we got a lot of time.
Yeah, so Speed Flex number 6. This will be the number 6 Speed Flex single. Dan Jobbett, Aaron Custer, Jill Lebovitz, Daniel Gady, and Scott Deans. So Speed Flex number 6.
Correctamundo.
Speed Flex number 6 single. Give me 1 box number. So 1 box number, folks, in Speed Flex single. Dan Jobbett is saying box 5.
Box 5 sounds good. And by the way,
we do have box 5.
Cool.
Box 5 is available.
Yep, I will go grab that.
I will randomize, folks.
I was just gonna say the approximation for the value of those 6 golden tickets are a little over $2,000.
Okay.
We see that
It's pretty good.
Every week.
Pretty good.
Stash or cash, right? So it's very, very good.
It's pretty good. Randomizing the names 10 times around. Here we go. Scott Deans, who closed us out, he's in the NFC North. Dan Jobbitt is in the NFC South as well as the AFC South, so he's in the right spot for those tickets. Daniel Gady is in the NFC East, so he's in the Pickens spot as well as the AFC North. Jill Lebovitz is in the NFC West as well as the AFC East, and Aaron Custer is in the AFC West. Dan is hoping for tickets. Daniel is hoping for Pickens. Box 5. Here we go. Good luck, everybody.
Good luck, everyone.
Well, I can tell you it's not going to be tickets. I can tell you it's going to be a Speed Flex helmet. That's what I can tell you.
That's pretty good consolation.
Not a bad spot to be. Not a bad spot to be. And this is a name we haven't seen all that often. Daniel Gady, it's not George Pickens, but it's a different receiver who's a Super Bowl champion, and if I'm not mistaken, he was a Super Bowl MVP.
Oh, shit.
It's Hines Ward on the Steelers Speed Flex. That is going to be an AFC North hit, and that is going to go to Daniel Gady. So, Daniel, you may not have gotten the tickets, you may not have gotten George Pickens, but Hines Ward is a pretty good consolation prize, if I say so myself.
You can scream that to the heavens. By the way, we do have a Hines Ward that is in that locker, by the way, that just got added for 3 golden tickets.
Hines Ward is in the locker, but hey, Daniel Gady just won that Hines Ward here on the Speed Flex in that Speed Flex series.
What's that?
So we're now 2 box. Oh, order number, right?
Yeah.
318427.
318427.
427.
Gotcha. Way to go, Gady. I remember I'm pretty confident it was you and me. You and I were glazing Hines Ward a few months back.
Yeah.
Because we were talking about, look, it's pretty asinine that this guy is not in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. He will get there at some point. 1,000 receptions on the dot, over 12,000 receiving yards. You mentioned a Super Bowl MVP, 2-time Super Bowl champion, 4-time Pro Bowler. But this is the part that this is the argument that I made.
Hines is staying on the table, obviously.
Oh, he definitely is. He's
got a nice, this is nice too.
Oh, that's gorgeous, man. One of my favorites growing up, Hines Ward.
Yeah, for sure.
Model of consistency. How about this, guys? 16 career starts, right? Back in the day, that was a full NFL season. 16 career postseason starts, 88 catches, almost 1,200 yards, and 10 touchdowns.
He basically had a full season in the playoffs.
And that's a Pro Bowl caliber season.
A Super Bowl MVP. He also had the added benefit of having a cameo in The Dark Knight Rises, so he's an accredited actor as well. But yeah, Rob hit the nail on the head. Crazy that this guy's not a Hall of Famer. It should be a matter of when, but hopefully Hines Ward gets to that point at some point in his career. He deserves that honor. Daniel, congratulations on Hines Ward. A good assist for Dan Jobbitt on the box call. But hey, we're now two headliners in 3 boxes, so we should re-up on that Speed Flex series, folks.
No doubt about it.
Because we got George Pickens, we got the 6 golden tickets, and we got one more hidden gem. But our hidden gems that we pulled have been Travis Hunter and Hines Ward. So I don't even know what the hidden gem is, but I can tell you that it's probably going to be headliner worthy given the names that have come out so far in this Speed Flex
More
series.
like a hidden diamond. Yeah,
hidden diamond is probably the better word for it. Rob is going to do a little behind the scenes checking. Actually, that sheet is not there. So it's going to be a true surprise for everybody.
Yeah. I have my ways of, let's see.
Rob is going to find out. He's going to try to find out.
Yeah.
But we still got 6 golden tickets. We still got the George Pickens Speed Flex, and we have a hidden gem Speed Flex. That double box is looking intriguing right now because you could potentially get the Pickens and the tickets. They're not in the same spot. The tickets are the NFC South. but you potentially get Pickens and the tickets all in one break.
Pickens and tickets. I like that.
I like the sound of Pickens and tickets too.
Pickens
but we should
and
be
tickets.
jumping right back into that speed flex, folks. George Pickens and 6 golden tickets available in 3 boxes. 2 headliner level items in 3 boxes. And frankly, I mean, it's technically it is 3 headliners. I'm gonna follow the UA rules and say that it's 2 headliners in 3 boxes. But the other items that we pulled so far out of the series were Travis Hunter on a speed flex and Hines Ward on a speed flex. Those are headliner level items, in my opinion.
For sure.
And I'm just going to say that it's 3 headliners in 3 boxes.
Yeah, I mean, anytime you're in a speed flex series, right? That's a very fair assumption to make, my friend.
So where are we headed to, folks? We already see 1 spot bought into in that speed flex single. We're still 4 to go in that red zone double. We're 6 to go in that Hall of Fame double and 6 to go in that jersey double. But I would attack that speed flex series, folks.
For sure.
George Pickens and the 6 golden tickets, the only known headliners. But we have 1 sort of hidden headliner that we are excited to see come out.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And again, well, we got 2 orders coming in right now, my friend. So let's see if we're getting ready to restart
More
this bad
action
boy.
on the speed flex, yeah.
Dan got a
we
new
are 4
single.
to
Yep,
go.
4 to
We
go.
are 4 to go in that speed flex single. So we'll see where we're at, but 4 to go. 4 to go in that single.
Well, I think we know that we're not going to be shelving anything. We're going to see this until our last dying breath here, which, by the way, let's be honest, it should. An all-speed flex series, Chinmay, does not come around very often.
Yeah.
And I love what you've been saying about, and like the proof is in the pudding, right?
Yeah.
Like Travis Hunter and Hines Ward, right, for getting something like that. I'm going to do a little research here.
Yeah, I mean, you can look it up. You can look it up on that side and tell us.
Yeah.
Tell us what the deal is.
Gady had 2 spots, right?
Yep, he
Which
had
is
2
what he
spots.
said.
Yep.
Okay. Let me see.
And there's now 2 to go in that single. It's
There
now
we
2
go.
to go in that single, so we are making moves in that speed flex single. Again, 6 golden tickets available in 1 box, George Pickens available in another box. In that 3rd box, it's going to be a headliner level item. We don't know who it is, but it's going to be a headliner level item, given that Travis Hunter and Hines Ward have popped out of the 2 boxes that we didn't know what was going to be in as far as headliners go. We didn't even know that, when we walked in today, we did not know who the other headliners were going to be. Nope. It was George Pickens and 2 golden ticket boxes. We didn't know who the other speed flexes were. Travis Hunter was one of them. Hines Ward is another one. I'm super excited to see what is in that other box.
Yeah, well, whatever we know, it's going to be worth a lot of coins. So,
Yeah.
And again, you got to, hop on the train now. We're watching pass by 3 new orders, so this might be coming close to a close here. Let's see what we got. Jill getting 1 spot. Aaron got another, and oh my God. You ever used to watch Drake and Josh as a kid?
Yeah.
Well, we got Josh Peck. I just put in an order here.
Okay. All right.
Josh Peck just got a jersey double.
All right.
Don't see that.
Shout out, Josh. We appreciate it.
Shout out, Josh Peck. That's awesome.
Hey, we got some people who are. We got Tony Gonzalez who played in the jerseys a while back. So who knows? Who knows what people are up to?
Who knows, indeed.
I'm just waiting for the day that LaDainian Tomlinson is coming through Shopify.
Let's see what we get here. I'm trying now.
So 2 to go in that speed flex single.
Wow.
I see it.
Shots being fired.
I see you, Django. I see you.
That ass clown. Poor Josh Peck, man. All right, so again, we're still sitting at 2 right now. That's
2 to go in that speed flex single, 4 to go in that red zone mixer. Again, that red zone is part of the chase. So if we do jump into that and it closes, we will have a chase wheel spin for the red zone. 5 to go in that jersey double. It's the last 2 boxes in the jersey series. So once we close out that double, we will have a brand new jersey series available for you folks with brand new headliners. So where are we going to be going next, people?
This Hines Ward Speed Flex, by the way, is evading me. I only found one, but it was a Super Bowl MVP inscribed.
Okay,
that was
so
going
we can
for about $12.50.
Okay, so we can take a little bit off on the Super Bowl inscription,
And that didn't have a visor either.
But it is a Speed Flex helmet, and the Speed Flex helmet is already pricing you at around $700, $800.
Yeah,
that's just the helmet, without any autograph. You throw in the autograph, and I'd probably say it's around four figures. Yeah. For Hines Ward.
I'd probably say maybe a flat 1,000.
Yeah, maybe just like Hines Ward's receptions, right? Maybe Hines Ward Memorabilia is also a flat 1,000.
Very good call.
But that's probably about where we're at as far as we go with the valuation on Hines Ward. So Daniel, who paid $240 and then got two spots, so $480, right? He basically doubled his value by winning the Hines Ward.
Exactly.
Lions fan 420, Derek. Afternoon, Chinmay and Rob. How's it going, Derek?
Derek, what's up, buddy?
Sure, he's excited for not only some Detroit Lions football, but some Michigan football as well.
Yeah.
So excited that football is around the corner, both in the college and professional ranks. And college football is basically professional at this point. So we can basically say pro football and pro football 1A.
I could not agree more. I could tell you, I'm sure he's very excited about a inevitable Tarek Skubal trade.
Yeah.
That'll be some tough times for Derek to deal with, depending on his fandom that he has. I'm also looking at, because I want to get a good price value, too, for this George Pickens that we know is one of these last three boxes. Let me see right now. So this, by the way, so we do have, and again, I'm looking for, and I don't know, me and Chinmay obviously do not know what this George Pickens Speed Flex looks like.
Yeah.
All we know is that it's a Speed Flex. So this is tough. There's a bicentennial George Pickens that's going on Steiner Sports for almost $1,500.
Wow.
So I mean,
George Pickens had a huge season, and he's set to have another huge season with the Cowboys. So makes sense to see George Pickens there at that price point. Derek is saying definitely like the new layout for the graphics in the room. Appreciate it, Derek. Yeah, we've had a little bit of a makeover and doing some new things here with the buttons in the UA studio. I looked up the Travis Hunter, by the way. Travis Hunter was going for four figures as well, but the helmet that I saw did not have a visor on it.
Really?
So you throw the visor on it and it gets a little bit more valuable. But Travis Hunter also going four figures on the Lunar Jags Speed Flex. So both helmets four-figure values, and those were again not listed headliners. So
this is why you guys play here at UA. Okay, so what I got here, I cannot find a standard Speed Flex.
One to go in that Speed Flex single. We're hunting golden tickets. We're hunting George Pickens. We're hunting another headliner item that is a mystery to everybody.
We got
where are we going to go?
Got another spot in a jersey double, by the way.
Very cool. 4 to go in that jersey double.
We'll get a new series for you guys in jerseys once that's closed out. Heard a rumor that Gleyber Torres might be on the block, too. Yep. That makes a lot of sense. You know, Cole Keith, Kevin McGonigal. Interesting guy is Javi Baez, who's having a decent year. The guy's just never healthy. But the Tigers are in a weird spot, right? Because, you know, we talked about this opening up the show. They're a team that was projected to be probably first or second in the American League Central. Yeah. An incredibly down year. But the thing with the Tigers is, with how talented the roster and how unpredictable the AL Central is, truthfully, year by year. Yeah. Right? It's kind of, you know, ass backwards for how, literally going into the year, projections-wise, the Twins and the White Sox were kind of projected to be 4-5. Yeah. Right now, they're 1-2.
1-2.
So, you know, every given year, the AL Central can change on a dime. So, but they do have a very talented roster.
Yes.
So, no doubt about it. But
I'm glad you mentioned Javi Baez, because Baez was one of sort of the, and obviously everyone on that 2016 Cubs team is going to have some sort of cult hero status in Chicago. Yeah. Everybody knows that. Baez was kind of like the guy who he was kind of like, almost, he was seen as like the troublemaker, but in a good way. Like when the entire lineup was kind of flailing, Baez was the spark plug type of guy. He was always the guy who had those crazy antics when he stole a base,
Almago.
celebrations, Almago. He had like absolute. It was funny. I think it was the Giants. It was the Cubs Giants series, and Johnny Cueto had pitched like an amazing game.
Yep.
And the Cubs, it was 0-0, and Baez hit like what you thought was a surefire home run.
Right in the basket.
But because the wind was blowing in at Wrigley that night, it like barely went over the basket. And it was like, it took all of Javi Baez's strength and recklessness to send that one over the fence.
Exactly.
But Baez, it was crazy to kind of see him leave Chicago. He was seen as like the centerpiece of the next good Cubs team. And then it kind of just all, flailed out. Yeah. Who did the Mets trade for Javi Baez?
Some bum named P. Crow Armstrong, I think.
Yeah.
Guy who's probably going to win. Hey, look, despite my biases,
PCA?
He's my leading MVP frontrunner in the National
Really?
League.
Okay, all right.
I mean, he's the best defensive center fielder by far in Major League Baseball. Probably up there with Andy Pages. But, I mean, offensively, I said this to our Stephen Ryan a few months ago. Who's probably the biggest Cubs fan that we have here on staff. And I said it to him when PCA was struggling the first 2 months of the year. I'm like, look, the Cubs are going to go where PCA goes.
Yeah.
And they're one of the best teams in the National League in baseball because of his MVP level season. But going back on Derek's comment here, he said had to force him to stay this year. Don't know if I'll go that far, but I do agree 1,000% with Derek when he said smart to trade him. He's gone at the end of the year anyways.
Yeah, if they're not going to pay him, then you might as well trade him. You got to trade him. Yeah.
Yeah, got to get a lot back for him. Did you hear that? Yeah,
big one.
Is on
big
the
one.
IR.
That's a big blow for the Niners for sure.
Did you see what little sneak peek of what Deebo Samuel looked like at training camp yesterday?
Hey.
Like the body shape of it's not great. It's not great.
Hey, Deebo's been taking some time off.
Yeah,
Deebo's been taking some time off, but hey, Deebo Samuel will be back. Yeah,
I love Deebo. Yeah, for sure. He was forced arbitration. Yeah, I mean, of course, contractually, but look, if Tarek Skubal wanted to request a trade out of Detroit, he would have requested a trade out of Detroit.
And that Speed Flex is good to go. Speed Flex single number 7 has been closed out.
Yes, it has.
So we will see where we're at. After this, and let the break room decide how things will proceed. Dan Jobbitt, Scott Deans, Jill Lebovitz, Aaron Custer, Daniel Gady. Back in here for Speed Flex number 7.
Wahoo.
So Speed Flex number 7. Go ahead and give me a box number.
Oh, excited stuff, man. Now, of course, I'm going to leave up right now. There's no singles up. That double is up. Again, we'll play it by ear.
We'll wait until we see what comes out of this box, and then we will decide what to do in terms of the series.
Yeah, Lions' first preseason game is Thursday, August 6th. That's crazy, man.
Yeah.
We talked about that a little bit earlier. I can't wait, bro. I can't wait.
It's gonna be a fun season.
Darn tootin'.
So if I don't see a number, I'm gonna go to the picker wheel. I'm gonna get this set up. So I believe our boxes are 2, 28, and 30. Haven't seen anything in the chat yet. I'm gonna give it another 30 seconds or so because Dan is saying 2. Dan is saying box 2. Thank you, Dan. Dan is saying box 2, and box 2 is of course available.
There we are.
So that is box 2. To the randomizer we go. 10 times around for the folks in this show. Dan Jobbitt, you've got the NFC North. Scott Deans has got the NFC South, as well as the NFC East and AFC East. Aaron Custer has got the NFC West. Jill Lebovitz has got the AFC North and AFC South. And Daniel Gady is out in the AFC West. So Scott is in the spot for the tickets and George Pickens.
Yes, sir.
But who knows what's in this box? Box 2. Speed Flex single number 7. We'll see what comes out of this box, and then we will proceed from there with regard to how the series will be handled. It's not the tickets. I can tell you that it's not the tickets. It's a speed flex.
Okay, another one.
Big old speed flex.
Tickets are still alive.
So the tickets are still alive. So that means the series will stay up.
One of two speed flexes. Let's see what it is.
The series will stay up. It's the guy who came into the offseason looking for a new contract. He didn't get a new contract. He got the franchise tag.
We know this.
And when he's playing on the franchise tag, man, he's bound to do some crazy things. He might put up another 1,500-yard season. It's George Pickens with the visor. That is going to go to Scott Deans in the NFC East. Congratulations, Scott.
Scotty.
George Pickens on the Cowboys speed flex. Way to go.
Scotty.
So, folks, what would you guys like to do? We can leave the double up and have you guys buy into the double, and that would be the last thing that we do. It'll be a hidden headliner as well as the 6 golden tickets. Or we can keep running singles, and you'll be competing for one or the other one at a time.
Yeah.
If you have a lean one way or the other in the chat, let us know.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, I am leaning towards leaving the double.
Yeah, I agree 1,000%. But again, we kind of need a somewhat of a consensus, right? We know that people that have been playing in the speed flexes, you know, Gady, Javit, Labovitz, Deans, Custer, people that have been playing the speed flexes all day. Feel free to let us know, guys.
Yeah.
What's
Scott Dean saying GP, nice, thanks.
GP? Which, by the way, I told you earlier.
Advisor is something.
Oh, that's gorgeous, man. Color scheme just goes so well with that. You know, we're having a good show.
We got receivers and MVPs
right
on the table.
All over the place.
318430 is that number.
430. Perfect. Scotty doesn't know, but he knows how to get himself a beautiful secondary headliner. So all headliners minus the golden tickets are gone. But again, all we need is just one or two voices. Let Chinmay and I know, but like he said, if somebody buys into that double right now, that's how we're going to rock things out. So again, guys, let us know.
Yeah, so I'll quickly highlight where we're at here on this Speed Flex series. So Speed Flex series, we're in the last 2 boxes. I know it says 2 out of 3 at the top, but quickly refresh here. Yep. So the lone sort of headliner item remaining, 6 golden tickets. 6 golden tickets remaining in that NFC South division. And then we've got one more box. It's going to be a Speed Flex. The other boxes that we didn't know coming into the show today were Travis Hunter and Hines Ward, both with 4-figure price point amounts in terms of valuation. Travis Hunter, probably in the 1,100 range.
Yeah.
Hines Ward, probably closer to 1,000. So it's a 4-figure box and the 6 golden tickets.
Correct.
Up to you guys how you want to proceed. But as of right now, I'm leaving that double up. Because it could be a double. It could be a double, right? Like we could have a speed flex that's a Falcon, Saint, Panther, or a Buck. And that could be doubling up with the golden tickets that come out of the NFC South. I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. So it'll be 6 golden tickets and it'll be another item. It could double up. You never know. But the bottom line is that it's going to be a 4-figure price point, most likely, on that hidden headliner item. So I'll leave that double up. Dan is saying single.
Okay.
Dan is saying single. It's 113 right now. It's 113 right now. I am going to say, you know what? Put up a single, and if people buy into the single, then we'll take the double down.
Okay.
So we'll let the single go live on the site, and if people buy into the single, then we'll take that double down. If people buy into the single, we'll take that double down.
What was the last single that we did? Just so I'm not doubling.
The last single was number 7.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
So this would be single number 8, guys.
This will be single number 8 in the Speed Flex series.
And we are off and running. There you go, guys.
Cool. So that single is up. So we'll give you guys the opportunity. If you want to buy in to that single, buy into that single.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to buy into that double, buy into that double. But whatever gets bought into first is what we're going to leave up.
Yep. And I'll pull back the curtain a little bit here, guys. I kind of sprinkled some hints earlier on what that brand new series can be after this. I will say this. We also have more speed flexes coming in this upcoming series. So think about it like this. Play for this last speed flex or golden tickets.
Yeah.
And you're going to have, trust me, plenty of chances, Chinmay, to go after and get yourself some more speed flexes in this upcoming series. Damn. Oh, shit. Oh, this. Oh, shit. Oh, dude, this
Rob is gushing over what's coming next.
Oh, man, this is not. I'm not even trying to pull anyone's leg and be a company guy over here. This is genuinely a really good series coming up next.
Well, folks have spoken. We're already 5 to go in that last single. So
Beautiful.
you can take down the double.
Yeah.
And not put up another double. We appreciate you guys being sort of quick to the trigger there. Not that we were forcing you to do that or anything, but 5 to go in that single. Again, 6 golden tickets. We know that the 6 golden tickets are going to be in one of those boxes. What we do not know is what's going to be in the other box. But if there's any indication as to what is in that box based on what has been pulled that was not listed as a headliner, we believe that it'll be close to a 4-figure item. 4-figure item in terms of value. In terms of value of the item, it will be 4 figures or something close to that. It will be a speed flex. We know that. We know that it'll be a speed flex. We are 5 to go in that speed flex single. And again, depending on what gets pulled, we'll again give you guys the opportunity to decide if you want to run another one, see what that last speed flex is, or if we pull the speed flex here, well, you guys will want those golden tickets. So we will run another one for those golden tickets.
Right. And just to give you guys, again, I'm sure many of you have been able to see what we got available in that locker. But man, so many great things, anywhere between the 3 to 6 golden ticket range that you can get in there, man.
It's crazy.
Being kicked out, so you got
you
got the locker.
The 3 ticket items that I see, I don't see anything actually. Okay, I see a Reggie Wayne little drippity drip speed flex that is 3 tickets. I see a Sauce Gardner paintball speed flex that is 3 tickets. I see a DeMarcus Ware speed flex that is 3 tickets. So there are some good items. Kyron Williams, the Jags dual signed Fred Taylor, Mark Brunell.
Yep.
Those are all 3 tickets. Hines Ward on a customized up helmet there is also 3 tickets. So we do have some items, 3 tickets worth. But obviously the prized item is this bad boy. Woo! Michael Jordan.
The best of the best.
On the framed photo, 23 golden tickets required. I know that price point is because Michael Jordan wore 23 and honestly should be the only player to wear 23 ever in the NBA. Should Jackie Robinson that number?
You're not
or Wayne Gretzky that number.
How you want to know how damn good Michael Jordan was? The Miami Heat, out of just pure respect, retired the number 23 from their franchise for just no reason except for pure respect for Michael Jordan. Thanks for kicking our ass throughout the 90s. Pat Riley saw enough with the Knicks, with the Heat. He's like, yeah, screw this. Let's just put this up for, no other person should wear 23. That's how damn good he was.
I told you in the earlier show about the Roy Williams quotes for Michael Jordan on The Last Dance. But I was clicking around random YouTube stuff, and I've told Rip about this commercial. It was the Michael Jordan This Is Sports Center commercial.
Yeah.
Where it's like a middle-aged old guy, or like a middle-aged man, average middle-aged man who walks into the doctor's office like checking in, and they're like, "What's the name?" Michael Jordan. They look up and they're like, "Oh."
Yeah.
And then he basically gets that his whole life, like with everything, like he like reservation for 2, Michael Jordan, and then he's like, "Oh, it's you." And then like, someone's delivering food at his house with the camera ready.
Yeah.
It's like, "Oh, well, I guess here you go. Here's your food." It's like he picks up. He's getting a company car from the airport, and the chauffeur has the sign Michael Jordan, and he walks up and he's like, "Yeah, that's me." And the guy's like, "Okay, I guess. Well, come on, here we go." And then the end of it's like, it's not crazy. It's sports.
Sports, yeah.
One of the better This Is Sports Center commercials.
Back when Sports Center made goated commercials, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
The best of them. I just loved all the ones that they would have at the cubicles.
Yeah.
You know, and just, whether it was SVP, Stuart Scott, that they would talk to Rich Eisen.
I think it was Tim Lincecum was throwing pencils through the ceiling.
Yeah.
For
Timmy Jim.
for one of them. We are 4 to go now in that Speed Flex single. Again, 6 golden tickets and a mystery Speed Flex in the last 2 boxes of that series. Once we get those 2 boxes out of the room, we will have a brand new series with brand new headliners and more golden tickets available for you folks. Rob, I don't know if you can see on that computer.
Oh, I can see.
Who has golden tickets available for that Michael Jordan?
Okay.
You don't need to out anybody. just say if people have the amount.
That's 23, correct?
23. Just say if anybody has 23.
Well,
or more than 23.
Well.
You don't need to say who has it.
We got a good amount of folks in double digits. We only have 2 people that are actually in the 20s. But nobody has 23 or more.
Nobody has 23 golden tickets yet.
But we do have a couple of people. If they win those 6 golden tickets, will either be right there
or surpassing it.
Yes.
Okay. So this could be the difference, folks.
Mm-hmm.
This could be the difference between a Michael Jordan frame photo or not. And when I say I genuinely don't know what that photo would sell for, I'm honest.
Yeah.
I have no clue. You could tell me 10,000, you could tell me 100,000. And I would believe you on either one. That's how interesting the Michael Jordan price point is for memorabilia that's signed by him. A Michael Jordan game-worn jersey, which was not autographed, sold for $4.68 million.
Imagine explaining
these are just
to your wife.
Insane numbers. These are just insane numbers. Well, if I had $4.68 million to spend on a Michael Jordan jersey,
you don't have to explain anything.
I don't have to explain anything.
Yeah.
The point is that item is probably worth more money than any other item currently available in the break room.
It's a lot of golden tickets.
It is a lot of golden tickets. There's 23 of them. So the golden tickets are worth chasing for items like that, and it hasn't been claimed yet. And as far as our records show, nobody has the 23 tickets yet. So that Jordan framed photo is still available for folks, and those golden tickets could be the difference between somebody jumping in claiming it and somebody not being able to claim it because they don't have enough tickets. As far as we know, nobody has 23 yet.
Correct, Amundo. But again, it could all change. We're down to 3 to go. We are in the red zone. Thanks to Mr. Gady.
3 to go.
So I'm going to keep reiterating this, guys. Now, let's just say it's a 50-50 shot. We got these 6 golden tickets, right? So let's say if this is the case, if those 6 golden tickets come out in this upcoming single, I will let the insane run our asylum here. And we'll decide, because that last hidden gem, obviously a speed flex, will be well worth the $240.
We're throwing that link in there. Throwing that link in the chat. 3 to go. Speed flex single. 3 to go.
But again, if we end up closing that out and that last one is a hidden gem speed flex, I will let you, the people, decide if we want to shelf that, inventory that, and then I could drop the new one. Because like I said, please stay around. Authentics and speed flexes around the corner for you guys. And not just any speed flexes, might add. We got some of the best names you'll ever see on some speed flexes for a series. Which, by the way, real quick, I know I'm all over the place. We do have a minor trade going on in the MLB world.
Okay.
A minor one. Camilo Doval, out of the Yankees bullpen, is now going to be going to the Steel City. Camilo Doval is getting traded to the Pittsburgh Pirates for 2 minor league prospects. So
Okay.
that is a trade for the Pirates to improve their bullpen. Again, another team in a wild card race in the National League. Pirates, I don't think, have made the postseason since 2015. So they're looking to get back there.
Yep. And it'd be crazy to see Paul Skeens throw a postseason game.
That would be nice. Well, they got
Maybe that wild card opener.
They got a rotation to be a legitimate forefront. I mean, Skeens, Braxton Ashcraft, who was an all-star.
Ashcraft has been good, yes.
Jared Jones, now that he's back and healthy in the middle of the fold. But their offseason acquisitions have been phenomenal. Brandon Lau from the Rays, Ryan O'Hearn from the Orioles have really solidified that order. Obviously, O'Neal Cruz can be an impact bat in any series. So they're a fun team, man. There's so many fun teams in baseball this year.
I'm trying to think of the guy that Oh, Connor Griffin is the guy that I'm thinking
Number
of.
one prospect,
Yeah, number one prospect.
Connor Griffin. Yeah. Speaking of number one prospects, how about number one overall pick? Only I care about this. But Rock Chalowski, number one overall pick of the White Sox in this year's draft, is officially activated into the minor leagues. He'll start at High A Winston-Salem.
One of my favorite sort of, I was looking at the Pirates roster because I just wanted to see, how they've been done in terms of stats and stuff. One of my favorite, I don't even want to say renegade players. One of my favorite, fun players in MLB, who's also a bit of a knucklehead, kind of like a Yasiel Puig type, fun player, but also a bit of a knucklehead. Marcell Ozuna is on this team.
Yeah.
And has taken 250 at-bats so far as a DH.
Not great, Bob.
Marcell Ozuna is one of those guys. Knucklehead guy, but very fun when he's on the field.
Yeah. Professional hitter Marcell Ozuna, a guy that's been a part of a lot of trade trees.
Mm-hmm.
One of the biggest what-if teams that the Marlins, as they usually do, deconstructed. They had an MVP, Giancarlo Stanton, Christian Yelich, Marcell Ozuna, JT Realmuto. Unfortunately, the team honestly never recovered after the sudden passing of Jose Fernandez.
Mm-hmm.
That team never seemed to recover, and then of course that turned into a massive fire sale. But Marcell Ozuna been around. He was a part of the Zach Gallen trade, I believe.
Yeah.
That sent Gallen to South Beach, and then Ozuna went to St. Louis.
Mm-hmm.
So, let's see. Dan, nice try, buddy. Nice try. If Scott Deans is online, let me know if you would be interested in trading Pickens for Hines Ward.
Okay. It's an interesting proposition.
It's in the show, guys, so I am able to facilitate that. We can switch the post notes around.
We can facilitate.
I know Scott commented when he picked up the win for that.
Yep. Dan is saying if the tickets come in the next break, you let us know what's in the final box so we can decide. I won't give you the exact name, but I'll give you some hints as to who it is. How about that?
Who's in that final hidden gem box?
Who's in that final hidden gem box? We'll give you some hints. We'll give you some hints as to who it is. if the player does not come out in this next box.
Interesting. Real quick, shout out to Richard.
3 to go, though, in that Speed Flex single. 3 to go.
Yep.
We're about 30 minutes or so away from when we would start to think about wrapping things up. But 3 to go in that Speed Flex single. Again, 6 golden tickets available in one of the boxes. Hidden Speed Flex in the other box. And I say hidden in that we don't know who it is. We know that it's a Speed Flex helmet.
Yeah.
We don't necessarily know who it is. I'll have to go outside and look at a sheet or something to find out who it is. So those are the 2 boxes left in this Speed Flex series. We've put the single up. It's 3 to go. 3 to go in that single. Once we open that box up, we can decide what to do if the golden tickets are not in. If the golden tickets are in that box, we can decide what to do with the last box. If it's not the golden tickets, obviously we will have the last box for those tickets.
Correct. Yeah. But again, instead of playing a bunch of hypotheticals with you guys, I'd like to bring this into reality.
Let's just buy out those spots, buy out those 3 spots, and see what's in the box. Rob is saying 2 to go now. Rob is saying 2 to go. And 2 to go. Yeah. 2 to go in that single. Again, we just buy out these spots, and then we start transitioning from hypothetical to reality.
I like that. I love to be based in reality with you guys. And this guy, Chris Hove, buying in with us.
Chris Hove.
Yeah, and we know with Chris being here, this is definitely going to be a close sometime soon. So,
Chris, we missed you earlier when we pulled that Jared Allen Speed Flex.
Yeah, and Chris, sorry, buddy. I was thinking of Vikings fans. We got to hear all the time. Your name did not pop into my head, so sorry about that, bud.
But then the Jared Allen Speed Flex came out, and he's like, "Oh, Chris Hove." Yeah,
well, he's making his presence felt because he just got another single. So 1 to go.
It's 1 to go. 1 to go, folks, in that Speed Flex single. And once we close out, or once we see what's in that box, then we will decide what to do with the series.
If this isn't the tickets, Hove will buy out the last single quick. Yeah, it's a part of the game, man. And look, as soon as this single does get sold out, I will re-up it quickly. What, you had a Jared Allen speed flex? Oh, yeah, in the Hall of Fame photo headliners.
In the Hall of Fame photo headliners, you can see the picture still there, Daniel.
Yep.
But that speed flex, unfortunately, is not.
There we go.
Not available anymore.
Hove got the last 3.
And that is a wrap on Speed Flex single number 8. So Speed Flex single number 8. We are good to go in terms of the names. I'll drop those in here. So Aaron Custer, Dan Jobbitt, Jill Lebovitz, Daniel Gady, and Chris Hove. Again, a box number for Speed Flex number 8. Mm-hmm. And if I don't hear a box number, I'll go to the picker wheel. I will go to the picker wheel if I don't have a box number.
One of 2 choices. Fitty shot.
Let me quickly go over here and change this break and make sure that it is, in fact, the right one.
This literally, look, we say this about all series, right? But I mean, you quite literally cannot lose if you end up, well, unless you don't get the box, of course.
Sure.
But,
sure.
I mean, if you were the winner of this single, I mean, if you don't get the golden tickets, box 30 for Dan.
Dan is saying 30.
I mean, you literally.
Dan is saying box 30.
6 golden tickets or
box 30 will be good to go.
Yes, it'll be good.
Let's see what we have here. So I will close that. So we got to scroll a little bit. All right. Box 30 is off the ticker. I'll move yet. Go ahead and take George on the back of the desk there.
Yes, sir.
We'll randomize these names up 10 times around, folks.
How the heck did I miss that?
Chris Hove, you've got the NFC North. Dan Jobbitt, you've got the NFC South. Dan, who's hoping for the tickets, is in that ticket spot. Aaron Custer, you've got the NFC East. Jill Lebovitz has got the NFC West. Chris Hove has the AFC North and AFC South. Daniel Gady has the AFC East, and Dan Jobbitt is in the AFC West. Box 30. Box 30. Let's see what we're doing here.
Can it be the one?
Will it be the tickets? Will it be the hidden speed flex?
Fingers crossed for you, Dano.
Well, it's not the tickets. I can tell you that much. It's not the tickets. It is a speed flex.
Oh, okay. So there you go, guys.
It's a speed flex. And who will this speed flex go to? He's a 2-time Super Bowl champion. If I'm not mistaken, he's a college football national champion as well. One of the largest players in NFL history.
Oh.
You can't miss him. It's a Patriot speed flex. It's your boy, Vince Wilfork.
Woo!
On the Patriots speed flex, that is going to be an AFC East hit.
Beautiful.
And that is going to go to Daniel Gady.
What was his last comment?
He was lamenting not being able to chase that Jared Allen.
I think he'll be. Well, you said the wrong Dan for the NFC South. Funny how that ended up turning out for Gady, huh? You know, don't look a gift speed flex in the mouth. Awesome stuff there. Where'd he go, Gady?
318441.
Okay. 318441. I did refresh that last single, by the way, guys. Y'all know what to do.
So that last single is going to be the tickets. We know it's going to be the 6 golden tickets. So go ahead and jump in there, folks, if you want those golden tickets.
Yes, sir. 2 orders already. You guys waste absolutely no time. Aaron getting a spot, my friend. Scott Dean's getting 2. This will go like wildfire.
Daniel, who chimed in earlier and said that he sort of caved and bought a few spots, won the Hines Ward, who's a Super Bowl MVP, and then just kept going, I guess.
Yeah.
And decided to pick up another speed flex in the process. So hey, sometimes even if your luck's not going great,
Yeah.
you just got to keep going at it, and your luck will change. And Daniel is a testament to that in this show. We got Hines Ward and Vince Wilfork headed his way, unless he trades for the George Pickens. We'll see what happens.
Any show could be your show. Yes, Scotty Deans, if you're out there, feel free to reach back out to Daniel. So, which again, unfortunately, Jobbit, I feel for you, buddy. Again, you've done all the right things. It just has not been your show so far.
So far,
exactly. Which,
we still got an opportunity. Well, and Dan,
not for long.
And Dan did win the Nikola Jokic.
This is true.
So
that's
true. So he doesn't have nothing going for him.
And Hayden Birdsong, yeah. Oh,
he's
how about
got a couple things.
Ooh, Eddie Brown from way downtown makes it a 1 to go. And Scott Dean sneaks in. That is done. No more spots.
Speed flex number 9 is good to go. Folks are moving quick because there's 6 golden tickets on the line. Rob is going to send me that list at some point, and there it is. Aaron Custer, Scott Deans, Chris Hove, and Eddie Brown. There's no box call here because, there's only one box. So let's randomize, folks.
Looking for that second division spot.
You're looking to be in that second spot.
That's definitely not a speed flex, so that's a good sign.
Rob is saying it's not a speed flex.
That's a good sign.
So we know we're in the right position here. 10 times around, folks. 6 golden tickets on the line. It's going to be Chris Hove right now, but we still got one more randomization. Who is it going to be? Scott Deans, as Dan Jobbit correctly predicted in the chat. Woo! Scott Deans is going to be walking away with 6 golden tickets.
Scotty!
But let's just confirm it. 28, box 28. Yeah. Let's confirm it.
Yeah, it's probably a good thing to do.
Last thing I want to do is say that he's winning 6 tickets and pull out 8 tickets. There is a football in here. There is a football. It's a Carolina Panthers football. Scott, are you a Panthers fan by any chance? If you are, let me know. I'd be happy to sign this football for you.
Woo! Way to go, Scotty.
But here are the tickets.
By the way.
1, 2,
oh yeah,
3, 4, 5, and 6. Just like those rings that Michael Jordan won.
Oh, I like that. 318452.
That is going to be, 318448.
Oh, 318448.
Yeah, that's going to be the order number that he won with.
Good call. He also did get that last spot as well. So, awesome stuff, Scotty. Amazing way to close out this series. Now, I did tease you guys all last show and this show as well. Now I got to find the damn thing again. But I am going to get this up right away for you guys.
So we're going to have a new series up, and we will go through it together here.
Oh, y'all are going to like this.
Got 20 minutes to go in this noon show.
Which, by the way, 13 golden tickets, and I think Chinmay's a hard guy to impress. But I think you're going to be very, very happy with how this series looks. So that should be up and ready to go.
All right. We will we'll take a look here. We'll take a look on this break page.
Way to go, guys. Awesome stuff.
It's called the half and half. Half speed flex, half authentic. That means that of the 30 boxes, 15 are speed flexes, 15 are authentics. We have got 13 golden tickets on the line. And here are the headliners: Matthew Stafford, Ashton Genty, Nick Bosa, Eric Dickerson on the Lunar Speed Flex, Patrick Mahomes with a ridiculous visor, Aiden Hutchinson on the Retro Authentic, Randy Moss on the Authentic as well, Jordan Love, my guy Jay Love on the Speed Flex, Tom Brady on the Authentic, Brian Urlacher on the Authentic, Justin Jefferson on the Speed Flex. Our secondary headliners, Wes Welker, Warren Moon, Josh Jacobs. We don't know what those guys will be on. Will they be authentics? Will they be speed flexes? Who knows? But that's the half and half for you folks. That is the new series that we've got going. So go ahead and jump into the half and half. Excellent work, everybody, closing out our Speed Flex series. Congratulations to Scott on the 6 golden tickets. Congratulations to Daniel Gady on the Hines Ward and Vince Wilfork. Scott also coming in with the George Pickens. And Dan Jobbett, well, Dan had some great box calls. So maybe he's taking the mantle from Jill in terms of box calls.
He probably is. I love when I go out to get a new series and the
Series is already in the room.
Series is already there.
Series is already in the room. So, folks, let us know where we're going to next here on these last 20 or so minutes in the noon show. It's been a great show here. We've pulled a basketball item along with a baseball ball that was in the secondary item that you can win in the double trouble, by the way. I am going to we'll give Vince a spot in the product cam here. Vince Wilfork, 2-time Super Bowl champion with the Patriots in the early Tom Brady era.
Yeah.
Also won a national championship with Miami in the college ranks. And I am surprised that Vince Wilfork, his numbers probably aren't at the level of being a Hall of Famer, but I'm surprised that he's not, given the production that he's had.
Yeah, the production and the value, right? I mean, you talked about the 2 Super Bowl wins that he picked up, of course, with the New England Patriots at the beginning of his career. Make no mistake about it, guys, the first 3 Super Bowl rings. Now, of course, Tom Brady is, in hindsight, credited with all of those, as he should be.
Yeah.
But those were defensive-led titles, the first 3 that Tom Brady ended up winning. And Vince Wilfork, as you mentioned, a huge part of it, 5-time Pro Bowler, first-team All-Pro. A career nose tackle who ended up recording just 16 career sacks. But for a nose tackle, that does not matter as much. This is a guy that absolutely swallowed up the run game.
Yeah,
One of the most impressive defensive players that Belichick
Patriots Hall of Fame.
Yep.
5-time Pro Bowler. Patriots All-2010s team. Patriots All-Dynasty team. 2-time Super Bowl champion. 5-time All-Pro. That definitely has the accolades to eventually one day be a Hall of Fame player. So where are we headed to next, folks? Half and half just dropped. Again, I'll put that up here for you guys to check out once again. 13 golden tickets available here, along with a host of speed flexes and authentics. Again, 15 authentics, 15 speed flexes. That's why it's called a half and half. Patrick Mahomes on the speed flex with a tricked out visor. Matthew Stafford. We've gotten a lot of Stafford speed flexes of late. But once he goes, he goes. We don't get Stafford for a long time. We get him in waves. And we're in a wave right now for Matthew Stafford. Jordan Love on the speed flex. Going to be one of the quarterbacks with a lot to prove this season. Justin Jefferson on the speed flex. Looking to hopefully get better play from his quarterback, whether that's Kyler Murray or J.J. McCarthy. A lot of double-up opportunities, even a quad-up opportunity in the NFC North with Justin Jefferson, Brian Urlacher, Jordan Love, and Randy Moss. Could also have Aiden Hutchinson in there. 5 helmets in the NFC North among the headliners. Count it, 5 helmets in the NFC North among the headliners for you to quad up or double up in any of those combinations. You got a triple up in the NFC West with Matthew Stafford, Nick Bosa, and Eric Dickerson. You've got a double up in the AFC West with Patrick Mahomes and Ashton Genty. And you've got the golden tickets that can then be paired with secondary headliners such as Warren Moon, Wes Welker potentially. Wes Welker and Tom Brady could be a double up. Josh Jacobs would be part of that NFC North grouping. So potentially 6 headliners there, all in the NFC North. This is the half and half, folks. Go ahead and get after it. We can hopefully get a break done here in the noon show, and then we can continue that at 3 p.m. We already had a spot bought into in that half and half double.
There we go.
So where are we headed to, folks? Last 15 minutes or so. Chase Wheelspin was the red zone. I have not seen anybody buy into the red zone mixer yet. We are 4 to go in that double box, though, so we could potentially get the Wheelspin if we do get four spots bought into in that double. I'm going to cut that off at 155. So at 155, if I don't see any movement in that red zone mixer double box, I will close the Chase Wheelspin for this noon show.
Sounds good, my man. Hey, look, anytime we can close a series, right? Especially a speed flex.
Yeah.
Super exciting.
Yeah.
6 golden tickets down to the finish. Like, genuinely, might be a little bit biased, but you got Brady, you get Mahomes, and you get 13 golden tickets in a brand new series. No reason why that cannot be played in with the same ferocity, right? I mean, Jill, box calling queen, she's getting that double started up. So much greatness. And again, by the way, I'm not sure if you mentioned this when I was out, but if you don't have the golden tickets to go get a Brady or Mahomes in the locker, go after it in these live breaks.
Yeah.
You could literally fall ass backwards in either golden tickets or Brady and Mahomes by playing in the series.
Yeah, I'm doing a quick refresh here in the locker. Nope, that Jordan is still there. That Jordan is still there.
We're on Jordan.
But Rob is 100% right. If you play enough in the breaks, you'll ultimately end up with either a good amount of golden tickets to go chase some of that unique stuff in the locker, or you'll end up with the Mahomes or Brady that you always wanted through the breaks themselves. And you'll collect other things along the way to that Brady or Mahomes. So, sometimes, and on rare occasions, right, sometimes you're only in one break and you get the Brady or the Mahomes and you say, well, maybe that's it. And that's it, right? You don't come back or you don't play in any other breaks because you got sort of that one high profile item.
Yeah.
But that's not exactly sort of a memorabilia collection, right? If you're working your way to that Brady or Mahomes and you play in a bunch of breaks, but you're not necessarily winning the Brady or the Mahomes, you're building out your collection by getting all these other autographed items, like a Hines Ward, or a Travis Hunter, or a Vince Wilfork, or a George Pickens. You might not necessarily get the best of the best with Mahomes and Brady, but you're still getting some highly valuable memorabilia that you can show off so that when you do get that Brady or Mahomes, it can be a centerpiece of a much bigger collection instead of just a standalone item.
Yeah, 100%. And again, that's the great thing about the break room, right, is that so many great things that you can win without even expecting that you're going to win. And that applies for so many series, not just the speed flex, not just a half and half. But again, we have a litany of different stuff. That's why I'm kind of surprised.
One of my favorite items that we've pulled in the break room, it was a headliner item, so I can't say that it was too much surprise, but it was a dual signed Showtime poster, Magic Johnson and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
It's a good one.
You never know what you'll see here in the break room. You never know what we have. And that poster was going for, 4 figures, but high 4 figures. High 4 figures for that poster.
That's pretty damn good.
Pretty good. But, then again, you know who was autographing that poster, so it makes a lot of sense.
So, real quick, because I do want to pivot to a different series, which, again, I'm honestly less than $100 to get in.
Yeah.
For the Hall of Fame series. For $92, I decided to look up this Darrelle Revis alternate speed flex. It's one of my favorite in the entire break room. Again, it's got that Gotham football. You guys will see it on the back decal once that is pulled out.
Yeah.
Great color scheme. Obviously, the visor is excellent. I found a 2024 alternate speed flex. It's a comparison, of course, not a direct correlation. The ink of the signature is different as well. It's going for $1,400.
Yeah, so that's $1,400, but again, sweet spot signature here.
Yep.
Visor with the green tint. You're probably looking at $1,500. You're probably looking at $1,500 for that Revis. It's about the price point that you would see there.
Get that for $92.
You could get it for as little as $92. So, folks, where are we headed to here? Last 10 minutes or so of this noon show. We've pulled a lot of great stuff. We've obviously knocked out that Speed Flex series. We got the half and half, which is half Speed Flexes, half Authentics. We've also got 13 golden tickets. So if you weren't close to the MJ before, you can jump in that series, collect some Speed Flexes, collect some Authentics, collect some golden tickets, and get to Michael Jordan on that framed photo. That could be your collection right there. half authentic or like 3 authentics on one side, 3 speed flexes on another side, and then Michael Jordan framed right in the middle.
That's a pretty.
And you could send that in. You could send that into UA while you open up your last box for your ad contest.
I love that.
I would vote for that.
I don't know how you couldn't. I mean,
I don't want to reveal my vote.
Yeah.
As somebody who prides themselves on properly voting for those things, but that would get my vote if such a hypothetical arose.
Anybody that has Michael Jordan that they get from UA as a part of their PC, that's got to be a send it in.
It's like an automatic top 3 selection.
Yeah, it's an automatic number 1 for me. So. You'll be getting my vote if that's the case. It's free to do. Again, you can get up to $250 back for that, guys, as well, for the ad contest. I'm excited to see who's going to get that Emmitt Smith on Monday for the month of July for our Refer a Friend program. We're pretty close to 20. I think we're at, 17 or 18? Or at 17
we're
for the
Refer?
17
for the Refer a Friend for July. Yeah. So that will be given away on Monday.
Correct.
That is going to be, Emmitt Smith Authentic.
Emmitt Smith Authentic.
Emmitt Smith Authentic helmet will be given away on Monday as part of the Refer a Friend program. Again, how that Refer a Friend works. Pretty simple. The Refer a Friend is, they get $50 off their first order of $100 or more. You get $50 in store credit, and then you also get entered into the giveaway for the month.
Damn right.
The giveaway for July was an Emmitt Smith Authentic. We'll have the giveaway for August soon, but it is basically a headliner level item that'll, all you have to do is just refer people, and they just have to buy into a break $100 or more. They get $50 off. You get $50 in store credit, and you get your name in there. This is one where you don't even have to buy into the breaks.
Yeah.
You just have to tell other people to buy into some breaks. And they have to refer you. Or you have to refer them. They just have to claim that they know you.
Oh, boy. Oh, my bad. I got you here, Scotty. Nope, you are 100% right. My bad.
Scott is in the chat saying he hasn't got those tickets yet. And Scott, we will get right on that.
My bad.
Rob is assigning those tickets. Scott, welcome back. I don't know if you've seen in the chat, but Daniel proposed a trade offer for you.
He proposed to you.
With George Pickens and Hines Ward, or George Pickens and Vince Wilfork.
Yeah.
All of those helmets are out on the table, so you can get a good look at them. If you have an answer right now, we can facilitate that in this show.
Mm-hmm.
If you want some more time to think about it, then you guys can work that out on your own time.
Yeah.
Well, if it's within the show, we can facilitate that here.
You'll be back at the 3 o'clock hour, so
I'll be back at 3 o'clock. I'm excited to see what movement we get in the half and half. As you were kind of taking a peek in the inventory there, 6 headliners in the NFC North alone.
That's
5 of them photoed.
Damn.
Brian Urlacher, Randy Moss, Justin Jefferson, Jordan Love, and Aiden Hutchinson all photoed headliners.
Golly.
And then we have Josh Jacobs as a listed headliner, who I'm guessing is on a Packers lid.
Yeah.
He could be on a Raiders lid. He could be on an Alabama lid, but if he's on a Bama lid, it would be a Packers hit anyway. So Scott is saying, hey, Dan, I'll probably have that one customized. So I think he's going to hold on to the Pickens.
Makes sense.
All good, all good.
What I'm noticing is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Damn, 7 speed flexes.
7 speed flexes that are in the headliner section.
Yeah, 13 in total.
It's 15, right? It'd be 15 in total?
Is it 13 authentics, 13 speed flexes, and 4 golden tickets?
4 golden tickets. Okay, all right, sorry. Yeah. Golden, so it is still half and half. It's still half and half, but it's not 15 and 15.
Correct.
It's 13, and then the golden tickets are their own deal.
Yep.
But if there's 7 speed flexes in the headliners section, photoed, even if all 3 of these secondary headliners are speed flexes, that still leaves at least 3 hidden speed flexes in the sort of random section.
Yeah.
Right? Because you would have 7 in the photoed and then 10 in if you included the listed. So it would be at least 3. It would be at least 3 in the sort of hidden section of the speed flexes.
Well, I mean, look at the, it's funny that you mentioned that 3 would at least be in the hidden gem. We have literally 3 hidden gem speed flexes over the course of the speed flex series. No reason why they can't be
similar.
Basically looking the same. These are all standards except for the Hunter Lunar. The Will Fork and Ward, I would imagine they would look basically the same for whatever player and team that comes out on that. So,
yeah. Dan is saying actually it's over half flexes if you count the tickets. Yeah, I agree with that. Because 3 golden tickets gets you a speed flex in the locker. So if you look at it that way, that is correct. It would be half. It would be over half. Would be speed flexes, which I guess is correct because that's how the headliners are broken down. There would be 4. It'd be 4 additional speed flexes, so it'd be 17 speed flexes, 13 authentics. Is how you could look at it.
Yeah. No, and I mean, like, for me, you know, you got me sold on Brady and Mahomes, right? And, like, I can't stop staring at the Mahomes visor either. Usually a Mahomes lid like this, especially because it's a speed flex, that is a locker room level type of speed flex that's there for Patty. I'll be honest, since we started doing the locker, we give Mahomes a good amount, but mostly on authentics. Yeah. We do not get a whole lot of Mahomes speed flexes. That Tom Brady standard authentic, I looked that up beginning of last week. It's going for about $3,000 retail. Really? Okay. For even on authentic on Brady. Yeah. So, like, that tells you everything that you need to know with that. One of my favorite ones, this guy is becoming a seasonal hit. We're not going to get this guy year-round.
Stafford.
The Stafford on the rivalry, that's so badass, dude. I absolutely love that. But the biggest point that you made, if you want to get the most bang for your buck, the fact that you have 5 potential headliners in that NFC North, the 4 photo, and then you mentioned the Jacobs in the secondary.
Well, no, it's 6 potentially, right? Because it's 5 photoed. It's 5 photoed. You got Urlacher, Moss, Justin Jefferson, Jordan Love, and Hutchinson.
Hutchinson, I didn't see.
So that's 5 photoed headliners. And then Josh Jacobs, if he's on Bama or Green Bay, it would be a Packers hit. Wow. If he's on the Raiders, it would be a Raiders hit, but that would be a triple up with Mahomes and Ashton Genty.
That's dirty, bro. That is so dirty.
Woo. It's 156. Have not seen any movement in the red zone, so I'm going to close the Chase wheel spin, so we will not have a Chase wheel spin for this noon show, which is okay. Jump back in at 3 p.m. We'll try to close out that jersey double. And get a brand new jersey series for you folks. We've got a brand new half and half series for you folks that's up and ready to go on the site. So go ahead and dip into that. See what intrigues you there. Daniel Gady saying Jefferson on the Winter Warrior is sweet. I believe it's the Vikings is Winter Warrior or Packers is Winter Warning.
Yes, correct.
Packers is Winter Warning. Vikings is Winter Warrior.
Correct.
Anytime I think Winter, I immediately just think Winter Soldier. Yeah. And I'm
little Captain America.
What?
Yeah.
Captain America?
Yeah. So
Winter Soldier?
Chris Evans' signature?
Yeah.
Say less.
Hey, we've gotten Michael B. Jordan as a signature.
Some Creed shorts, yeah.
So who knows? We might be diving. We got Kevin Costner before. We got the Sandlot cast. So we're diving into that. We're diving into that entertainment.
Hell, if you guys want to go on entertainment, go to that Double Trouble, get that Jackass signature, whatever that might be on there.
Probably Johnny Knoxville.
Yeah.
Could be Steve-O.
Saw Steve-O doing a live comedy thing for my birthday last year, which was awesome.
Cool.
Guy is still as nuts as ever. Actually, it's funny. It was the most unique stand-up routine I've seen because mostly part of his act was he had like a big projector screen behind him. He was showing behind the scenes like stuff that he did filming for a Jackass movie that was coming out at around the time, but it was like stuff that wasn't going to be put in the movie. That he was showing. That was a part of his routine, which was just
almost like bloopers.
Dude, it was like a nostalgic hit, like straight back to the childhood, man. It was really, really cool. So
speaking of hits, we're about to wrap up here at noon. It's been a phenomenal show. Thanks you guys for jumping in, closing out the Speed Flex series, getting these hits, getting those tickets, and we've got a brand new series available for you folks to attack during the break and during the 3 p.m. show and 6 p.m. show later on today. But speaking of hits of this show, so the Travis Hunter we had on the 9 a.m. show, so we won't include that. But Jokic, Pickens, Ward, and Vince Wilfork, 4 through 1, Rob. What are you thinking for your hits of the show?
Man, I hate to do this. I would never put this guy 4th in any ranking, but it's not a speed flex. So I got to put Nicola at number 4. And then this is kind of, just your own personal preference.
Yeah.
Because, value-wise, they're going to all be in the same ballpark. With that being said, though, I'm going to have to put Vince number 3, Pickens number 2. Hines was one of my favorites growing up. I'm very biased. I got to put Hines number 1.
And I'm gonna be the exact same order. Nikola Jokic, obviously, an MVP, finals MVP, one of the best second-round picks of all time. Got picked during a Taco Bell commercial. The legend goes on. But Jokic is not a speed flex, unfortunately.
Yeah.
It's a great jersey. Jokic is not a speed flex, though. So I'm going to go Jokic. Then I'm going to go Vince Wilfork here at number 3. I'm going to go George Pickens at 2. And we're going to put some respect on Hines Ward's name. Super Bowl MVP Hines Ward should be a Pro Football Hall of Famer. Hines Ward. Right. He is going to be number 1 as our hit of this noon show.
Preach.
So thank you guys for tuning in here at noon. We're going to jump off here. I'll still be here for 3 p.m. It'll be Rip alongside me. Keep attacking that break page. We got a great half and half series available for you folks. Take care. We will see you